Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle. And today I'm bringing you guys a battle against my friend NekoNay, who has been in the PS Live with me before and stuff. And yeah, let's go over the teams real quick. So, using the same team as the battle I uploaded yesterday with a Choice Banded Azumarill, Heliolisk, a Special Defensive Florges, Mega Garchomp, Physical Defensive Donphan, and an Aegislash. And looking at NekoNay's team, her team is just full of threats. And NekoNay is like the master breeder. She's given me a lot of Pokemon that have like helped me breed my own, but she's like bred a lot of Pokemon that are like insanely strong, such as the team that you see here from her. So yeah, a lot of threats and big trouble really for my team. So we'll go over her team real quick. Mega Absol, Speed Boost Scolipede, which is going to be such a threat because it gets Swords Dance, it gets Baton Pass. This thing is going to be like UU probably, or maybe, yeah, probably UU I'd say, maybe borderline, I don't know. But she also has a Heliolisk, a Mamoswine, which is one of my favorite Pokemon, but if you look at my team, Mamoswine totally wrecks it, because Mamoswine is an absolute beast. She also has a Breloom, which I believe is Technician, and then she has the Gale Wings Talonflame, which is also a massive threat, because it gets priority flying type moves. Anyway, let's just get on with the battle. And yeah, it was actually a really fun battle to do. I had it like right after the one I uploaded yesterday, or not like right after I uploaded it, but after I battled that guy, I had this one. So she leads off with Talonflame, and she told me already before the battle or after it or some point that it was Choice Banded. So she goes for the U-turn, and obviously I resist that being part Fairy, and I just go for the safe Waterfall on the first turn. I didn't want to like over predict. If I went for Aqua Jet, I may have killed that Talonflame actually, but I just wanted to play it safe, go for the Waterfall. Obviously should have predicted the Heliolisk come in because I mean it has dry skin, so it's obviously going to switch in on a water type, but yeah, I just decided I was going to go for the safe Waterfall. Obviously, it didn't pay off too much, but she does go for a Thunder and it misses on my Florges, which is good. And that forces her to switch out, knowing that she can't really touch Florges because it's such a defensive wall. So she goes out to her Talonflame. And again, I could have probably predicted switching to this too, but I just played it safe, went for a Moonblast. And that does pretty alright damage, considering I have no investment. And she has a, it was resisted, it did an alright chunk. So go to my Donphan, because I know Donphan is going to take a hit. As she goes for the Brave Bird, and this does a lot. This is like, there's a weird case of like min-max damage here actually, as she goes for another one. Like that one did about 90 or something, but we're nearly 100, and this one does like 81. So big case of min-max damage there. I survive with 1 HP, which is insane because you know Donphan is Donphan, and I go for an Ice Shard. Doesn't quite do enough to take it out, but it is at the range where I can just switch out into my Azumarill and threaten with an Aqua Jet. So she does take me out of the Brave Bird, getting like 1 hit point of recoil on herself as well, which, I don't know, I guess that helps a little bit. But yeah, I got into my Aegislash actually, knowing that she's Choice Banded, locked into Brave Bird. And here I obviously should have went for the Iron Head. Again, I just played it safe the whole battle, because if I was playing Showdown, I'd be making all these rash predictions. But because it's a Wi-Fi battle, I'm not really sure, so I was kind of like, I should play it safe or whatever. So she goes out to Absol, I go for a Shadow Sneak. It does a rather decent amount, and yeah, obviously I'm not going to stay on a Absol. Luckily she doesn't have Pursuit, which probably would have killed, but got into my Garchomp, because I know Garchomp can take a hit, as I believe she goes for the Fire Blast, which is not a bad play at all, because obviously she would have caught my, my Aegislash, but I wasn't going to stay on an Absol, because obviously Absol would be a massive problem to my Aegislash. So Fire Blast doesn't even do that much. Obviously it's like resisted, and Garchomp does have some decent bulk. As I now go for a Mega Evolution and become Mega Chomp. And yeah, this is like a problem, I guess, for her Absol, because as you're going to see, Night Slash doesn't do that much. And yeah, Mega Chomp is like really bulky, so it takes hits really well. And I'm at about half HP, so I can go for an Earthquake, and it just cleanly takes out her Absol from that range of HP. So Mega Chomp won the Mega Battle in this one. As she now goes out to her Mamoswine, which is just, it's just Mamoswine. It's just a threat. It's an all-round threat, regardless of whatever generation it is. It's just a threat. So I have to sack something. I'm thinking like Heliolisk is probably the least thing I need. So she goes for an Ice Shard, and then she goes for another one, and that just like straight up kills me. So yeah, I lose my Heliolisk, but I really just needed a safe switch out into my Azumarill, which I go out into now. And I know I can take an Earthquake, but unfortunately for me, and luckily for Neko, she does get a crit, I did a calc after the battle and I would have lived because max damage on that was like 57%. So definitely would have been able to take one. I should have went for the Aqua Jet again, but I went for the superpower, predicting the Heliolisk switch. Didn't want to like make anything, didn't want to make like a stupid move like I did in the first turn, but I guess I over predicted and she predicted me to predict. And yeah, Earthquake just like destroys my Florges as I go for a Moonblast. Do half, which is good damage on Mamoswine, but obviously not enough. And yeah, my team just gets wrecked by this Mamoswine, so Earthquake again is going to knock out my my Florges. And my team just got essentially destroyed by Mamo. It's like classic Gen 5. You see a Mamoswine in your team is going to get wrecked. So, switch out now into my H-Slash as he goes for an Earthquake. And this actually doesn't kill me. I survive with 7 HP, which is enough for me to get off an Iron Head, which actually does some decent damage. Actually, doesn't do decent damage, actually takes it out from there. So, take it out with an Iron Head, get a critical hit. That wasn't necessary. I know for certain that was not necessary. So, do take out that. That goes out into her Speed Boost Scolipede. But the battle is pretty much over at this point. I have like a Garchomp at half HP, a Mega Garchomp at half HP, and a pretty much dead Aegislash. So she goes for an Earthquake. I went for King's Shield. It's kind of a stupid move because she has Speed Boost, but it doesn't make much of a difference. Just go for a Shadow Sneak to get some damage off. I probably should have just done that in the first place. The King's Shield was totally useless. She wasn't going to attack me like that, so yeah, I get like a decent amount of damage off. As she goes for the Earthquake and finishes me off. I think she has like Earthquake, Poison Jab. I don't know what else she has actually because I know she has those two. But I do get taken out by the Earthquake. And I have to go out into my Mega Chomp, which is my last Pokemon. But that is not a problem at all because I am able to live, I believe, a Poison Jab. And of course she does get the poison on me though, which it wouldn't be me if I didn't get poisoned by it. Does 38 HP, do get poisoned. And yeah, I'm able to take this out with a Rock Slide. I have Stone Edge, I have the TM, I just have Rock Slide because it was what I had at the time. So, take it out with a Rock Slide, and yeah, it's pretty much over. She has Heliolisk left, which I know I don't outspeed, and because Neko is like the master breeder, she does of course have the Hidden Power Ice on her Heliolisk. So yeah, I'm gonna get HP Iced, and that is just gonna knock me out, and that is pretty much the battle. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle. I actually thought it was pretty decent. Thanks to NekoNay for battling me, and yeah, it was pretty sweet. So, I just thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So, catch you guys then.